What's up, everybody? It's the Tebits back with some more Star Wars The Old Republic. It's Sith Empire Sunday again, so we're going to take Alcyndra in and run some flashpoints today. I did just realize that I'm going to have to come up with a new nickname for this day. As I am approaching the end of Farseer's actual story and I'm getting ready to start following Alcyndra, I realize that I'm actually going to be showing the Sith Empire throughout the week. So on Sundays, if I want to toss it up and do something a little bit different, I'm going to have to see about coming up with a different nickname. Unfortunately, nothing that I'm thinking of right now rolls off the tongue as nicely as Sith Empire Sunday. But let's waste no more time. Go ahead and jump on in. Alright, and here we are in the mission departure section of Viakin Space Dock. This is the spot that we've been hanging out in for the past couple of months with Alcyndra. It's just a convenient launching point for any of the flashpoints that we want to do. So let's go ahead and see what we can queue up for. Again, she is my sniper, so she is only going to be dealing damage. Got into something right away. That's sometimes a little shocking. We may be doing something that we've seen before in that case. The most common one to come up in rotation is Hammer Station. We'll see if that's what it is that pops up. I don't know exactly which one it's going to be. We might not even get into this if the one person doesn't ready up. Oh, here we go. Ooh, Legacy of the Rakata. This is a fun one. So here we're going to the planet Rakata Prime, which was the final location in the original Knights of the Old Republic game. We will actually also be going back into the Starforge Tower. Alright, so we're going to the Temple of the Ancients. And you may notice my graphic settings are a little bit less sharp than they have been. I kind of had to do that because I was getting some performance issues. I don't know exactly what was wrong. Looks like I'm slower than everybody. It looks like we got another sniper here with us. It's been a while since I've used Alcyndra in gameplay, so I'm forgetting where some of my abilities are. My area of effect attacks in particular.
Okay, that route is not working out like we planned. You'll have to head along the beach and straight through Rakata Central. Sorry.
I really need to remember to put my jet boots on my character so that I can use them in times like this where I have a far distance to run. Yeah, you can see the enemies, they're kind of popped in at a much closer distance than they had been before. That's some of the graphical changes that I've had to make. I don't know what's happened, but since the last update, I've had to reduce some of my graphics settings. There was no changes in hardware on my end. I don't know if there's something that wasn't quite translating properly. I'm not entirely sure, like I said.
Looks as though their arena needs a challenger. If you're going to get
Stuck a little
past
bit.
them, you'll have to give them a show they'll never forget.
See if I can set up over here, maybe? Okay, here are my area of effect abilities. I don't know why I wasn't seeing those. We've got a boss fight coming up here. I wonder, actually, we might want to take the beast down first. I might actually be doing something wrong there. Okay, and now we can focus on him now that the main beast is down. I say beast, it's a Rancor. We know it's a Rancor. Pop my countermeasures again. That should drop my threat level. Almost got him. There he goes. So I'm wondering if the graphical issues that I'm running into are basically just on the fleet.
Marcus knows you're here. I'd say he's
Hopefully
infiltrated
that's all it
civilians
is.
from the commotion. He and Colonel Derek have shored up defenses outside the temple with their new conscripts. You know what to do.
So we'll test that out a little bit, because I don't like the enemy pop in at a much closer range than they had been before. That can sometimes make it harder to navigate when I don't have name tags up. Why can I not jump here? There we go. I was a little too close to the rocks, I think, and it wasn't letting me jump. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got too close there. That was my fault. And I, unfortunately, do not have a way to get out of this. I had no choice but to run them as fast as I could to my teammates and hope that we could all take them out together. Here we are at the main temple.
Monitoring Revenite chatter. Somewhere near you, they've discovered a hidden store of Rakata weapons. See that they don't get the chance to use them.
And when I get around to doing the Shadows of Revan expansion storyline, this flashpoint is part of the quest line, so you guys will see the full story at that point. I just don't know if I want to do Shadows of Revan with Farseer. Oops, I fell. There's one more box that we have to destroy, and I think it's up here. Yeah, there it is.
infinite army conscripts. They're further along with production than we suspected.
Now this boss fight here is a bit of a hassle. I've done it a couple of times and it can be rough. It can be pretty rough. We just have to break through his shield and then he gets available to be damaged. The first time I fought him, I had such a hard time. After a while, you kind of learn the patterns of the boss fights, and they get a little bit easier. Well, I say easier. They don't ever get really easier. They just, you get to know what you need to do in the fight.
Look for a control console and open a channel there. I'll be able to slice into their systems remotely.
Now this is the final temple area from Knights of the Old Republic 1, where you had your showdown with Bastila at the top after she had been captured by Malik.
Marcus and Derek must know it's over for them. They've fled to the rooftop where they have a shuttle waiting.
We'll shoot them down if we have to, but we really need the chance to interrogate them.
Get to the roof. Hurry.
Was it me that they saw? I don't know. I tried to get by without causing a whole fight here.
We're finishing this, here and now.
I can't wait.
You should have just walked away.
I don't understand why Colonel Derek has such a penchant for targeting me there.
They're yours, Derek. You have them, Marcus. Save the galaxy! They're yours, Derek! Save the galaxy! You have them, Marcus!
Yeah, Derek seems like he wants to take me out.
Impossible. It can't be.
And now we can focus down Colonel Derek.
You gotta do better than that. The plan!
And go back to our previous location on Viking Space Dock. So it looked like I triggered 2 combats there that we probably could have avoided. That's just me putting a foot just too close to the enemies. So that was the Legacy of the Rakata Flashpoint. It's one that I have shown before. It's just been so long that I didn't really have a problem showing it again. I try not to show the same flashpoints over and over and over again. So next time, I think I've already unchecked Legacy of the Rakata as... Oh, no, I didn't. So I'm going to uncheck Legacy of the Rakata as one of the available flashpoints. So hopefully we won't get into that one itself. We still got a bunch more that are available, and then there are even more after that that I'm not quite far enough along to actually access. But now, let's go ahead and look at the rewards that I got for that flashpoint. Bring up my character sheet. And we got a new set of gloves, the Yavin Targeter's gloves, which are definitely better than what we've currently got on. We got the Yavin Targeter's boots, which are also way better than what I've got on. And the Yavin Targeter's belt. So it looks like all of the rating 186 items are going to be the Yavin Targeter's gear set. I'll probably be advancing in level faster than I get the full complete set with Alcyndra. So this will do well for now. We definitely will get some better stuff as I continue to level up and continue to run flashpoints. Yep, that's all we got for now. Just making sure that there was nothing else that I missed. And this is where I'm going to leave it today. So let's go ahead and log out. I'm going to stay here in the missions dropship launch hangar. Again, there's no real reason why I kind of hang out down there. There's just generally a lesser amount of actual players. Again, with the changes that I'm having to test out in my graphical settings to see what might be causing the frame rate drops that I'm getting, I need to have as few people around me as possible. There's generally a lower population down in the mission dropship hangars. But I'm going to go ahead and play around with some of my settings, see if I can get them back to kind of what they were. I at least want to get my enemy draw distance in a lot further, so that way I can see people as I'm coming up on them. You know, nothing will take me by surprise at that point. But I'm going to do all of that on the back end. You guys won't have to see that. You won't have to sit through me kind of fiddling around with all of the different settings. I don't know what's changed. At this point, I'm thinking it might actually be a limitation in my hardware, but I'll figure it out. I'll try and get this looking as good as I possibly can. I hope you enjoyed the video today, everybody. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button for me. You can leave a comment if you want. I'd love to hear some feedback. Feel free to subscribe. I do a couple of videos each week. We'll probably be doing 1 or 2 this week, maybe even a couple of more, of Farseer's journey, finishing up on Belsavis and moving on to Corellia. I'm looking forward to that. We're coming up to the end of his story, and then we'll be taking Alcyndra through her main storyline. So stick around. We will see where the Imperial Agent story goes. I have heard it's one of the better ones. I have never completed it, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So until next time, everybody, may the Force be with you.